So your labs are normal, according to your doctor at least, but you don't feel normal. So here's why this happens so often, especially for women. So, hi, I'm Megan. I'm a nutritional therapy practitioner and functional blood chemistry specialist. And here's a few of the biggest reasons why I see this huge disconnect. And I'm also going to say that even when you work with someone like a DO, a naturopath, someone who is very Western medicine trained first, and then goes into more of the functional space, there can also be quite the disconnect here too. So this is something I see all of the time after working with thousands and thousands of women over the years on health and wellness with they always come to me, my labs are totally fine, my labs are totally normal, my doctor told me it's all in my head, it's all my crazy, it's perimenopause, it's just aging, da 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 da. It's not. And so here are the biggest reasons why this happens. So one, these lab ranges are based on the general population, and I'll tell you, the general population is not super healthy and doesn't feel great. Mistake number one. And these ranges, by the way, are by and large huge. I mean, huge. So if you're still on the border of one of these, they're probably going to tell you you're just fine. Unless you're like crazy far out of the range, they're probably not going to say anything or probably not going to recommend anything specifically. Blood work also doesn't measure everything, especially the way most practitioners in Western medicine run blood work. Iron alone baffles me. The number of doctors I've talked to, that I've worked with, that don't understand how to run and read an iron panel, a TIBC, and iron saturation panel is literally mind blowing. And I do not understand how and why they do not teach this in medical school. Because if you look at the way what they're actually testing when you look at iron levels, a CBC doesn't cut it. Ferritin is one of the most garbage markers when it comes to iron out there. And so people that are only using these markers do not understand how iron works in the body, how anemia works in the body. And there, by the way, there's multiple types of anemia and what this really looks like. They also just typically don't run enough. And that's because they're not trained. And largely because the way Western medicine works is you have a test, you need to be outside of your range for that test, you need to have the symptoms, and then there has to be a medication. If you don't follow all three of those criteria, there's nothing that they can do for you. If there is not a magic pill, there is nothing to do for you. If you are borderline autoimmune, you have to wait, and I say this from personal experience, you have to wait until you're bad enough to go on medication. What is that? That is no way to look at health and wellness. It's also, individual labs are not great. Really, when I look at blood work is telling me a story. I'm reading a story of someone's cellular health and I look at it all together. It's not just about one individual marker. It's about the entire story of what this blood work is telling me, plus blood work, plus symptoms, plus health history. And once again, this is not what Western medicine is doing. This is not what even most functional medicine is doing, which is also mind-blowing. So if you're ready to get to the real root and really understand the story that your body is telling you and where it needs support, how it needs to be supported, and where to actually start, book a free consult with us. Let's chat. Let's have a conversation. Let's get a deeper understanding of the story that your body's telling.